Hey yo. Look like I'm going for a swim. Dunk on him, now I'm swinging off the rim.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanz Brighteyes. Now this video is already so long, so I decided that I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So for this hairstyle, I'm working with two sections. A smaller section that is in the shape of a square in the middle of my head towards the front, and then the rest of it will be towards the back. Now I just went in with my Lotta Body foaming mousse, and I'm just adding that to my hair just to mold the hair into position. And then I am using my Ebin Edge Control. If you know Shanz Brighteyes, you know that she only uses Ebin Edge Control. Y'all supposed to know this by now. So I'm using my Ebin Edge Control to lay my hair down, and I'm brushing that into place, get it nice and sleek. And then I'm just gonna use a scrunchie to put that into a puff, and then I'm just gonna separate my puff into two sections and twist those and tuck those away into a bun before moving on to the next section. So now on to the next section, and I'm making sure to go through with a wide tooth comb to detangle my hair because my hair was so tangled up. Now it may seem like my hair is dirty. You might be seeing some flakes here and there, but that's because my scalp is dry. It's not because my hair is dirty. I washed my hair like a week ago, and I just had it under a scarf. Didn't do anything much to my hair, but I suffer from dry scalp, so that's some flaking that we got going on, but that's an easy fix. All I have to do is oil my scalp and I'm good to go. So just as I did for the first section, I went in with some foaming mousse to mold the hair into place, and then I'm going in with my edge control, Ebin of course, to get my hair nice and sleek, and then I'm just gonna put that away into a bun. So now for some baby hairs, I am going in with my baby hair brush, or at least that's what I call it anyways. I am taking the comb part of that and I'm just pulling out a few hair, and then I'm just gonna use my Ebin Edge Control and the brush part of that brush. Anyways, I'm using the brush and my Ebin Edge Control to create some, swoops, to create some baby hair, you know what I'm saying? To get this look popping. A look is not a look without them baby hairs, so that's what I'm doing, sis. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can't have the front of my hair looking all slayed and laid, but the back has pepper grains. Like, how does that work? That is not cute. So I'm not just gonna do the front of my hair, slay the front of my hair, and then having the back with all those pepper grains. Like, it's not cute. So make sure you fix the back up as well. So I'm taking my edge control and my brush, and I'm just gonna brush the back in, get those nice and neat. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to look cute, and this is what it's looking like so far. You see that square towards the front. Now I'm just gonna take my scarf, tie that down and let it dry, and then we're moving on to the makeup. Now for my brows, I like to keep things simple, or at least for now. So right now I am using a brow pencil that costs no more than $1 or $2. I got it from a drugstore, and my eyebrows are pretty thick on their own, but I like to add a tail to them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just lengthening the tail of my brows and filling in any places that there were any spaces. And now I'm taking my spoolie and just brushing that out. For concealer, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. For the bottom of my brows, I use the shade Fawn. For the top, I like to use the shade Toffee. So I'm just going in with a flat tip brush, and I like to take things like an inch at a time. So it seems like I'm going fast, but I'm really not. I'm taking my time, going an inch at a time to conceal below my eyelids, below my eyebrow I should say, and not just going in and trying to draw a straight line. And I'm just pulling that down on my eyelid and just blending that out. And I'm just gonna do the same thing to the next brow. So for the top of my brows, like I said, the shade that I use is Fawn. And I don't know if I'm weird, but everyone has their own way of doing their makeup. So you'll see other people just going in and drawing a straight line when they're concealing their brows. I like to start at the end and then go back to the front. Tell me if it's weird, but that's what I do. I feel more comfortable doing it that way. So yeah, I start from the ends and then I go to the front of my brows and conceal them. So yeah. So now after concealing, this is what they look like so far. Then I'm just gonna take a small brush and blend out all of that concealer. Make sure that it's nicely blended into my skin. Okay, and whatever I do to one side, I do to the other side, of course. Now before I start applying my eyeshadow, I am taking this Juvia's Place concealer. Don't remember the shade, but it's gonna be in my description box. And I'm just applying that to my eyelids and blending that out, just to create a nice blank canvas before I start adding my eyeshadow. This also helps to make your colors pop even more. All right, so the name of this palette is the Beauty Glazed palette, and I am using that third brown shade right there. I'm taking my brush and I'm adding that brown shade to the crease of my eyelids, and blending is key. So blend until your ancestors say blend no more, child. All right, then I'm adding that last color in the second row. That's like a beige color, and I added that right. I made a mistake by cutting out that part of the video, but I did add that beige or nude color to the top towards the eyebrow to blend out that deep brown shade so it doesn't look so cloudy. And then I'm gonna cut my crease using this flat tip brush, and this is the easiest way to do it. I apply the concealer to my brow, to my lids, then I like to look up, and wherever the concealer stops, that's the shape that I follow. That's the best way to do it, instead of trying to create a free what do you call it damn instead of trying to draw it on your own, you can just add not just a little tip, just add it all over your lower lid, and then look up and around, and then that will give you the shape of your cut crease. And then you just take your brush and you take your time and kind of connect the dots. All right, so that's the safest way to do it. Don't be out here as a beginner trying to create your cut crease on your own. I'm telling you, take it from a beginner herself. This is the easiest and safest way to cut your crease. Alrighty, thank me later. So at first I was gonna stop my cut crease right there, but you will see sometime in the video that I did go back in with my concealer and extended the cut crease outward. And I am taking some setting powder. I think this is from Black Radiance. I'm not sure, but it will be in my description box. And I'm just setting my concealer before I add my eyeshadow. And from that same palette, from that same Beauty Glazed palette, I am going in with that olive green color, and I am just going to pat or swipe. It's a shimmery shade, so I'm just gonna swipe that on to my lower lid, and you will see me changing this brush to a smaller brush because you want to make sure that you're careful not to go over your cut crease line. That's just gonna make things look not so neat. So yeah, I did change the brush, and I am taking my time adding that green, olive green kind of shimmery shade to my lower lids. And like I said, I did extend my cut crease even further outward. I just think that it looked nicer that way, so you're gonna see me doing that. And I'm blending out that concealer, and then I'm just going to continue adding my shimmer shade to my lower lids. Then for the second color of my cut crease, I'm using that same palette, and I'm taking that gold shimmery shade from that same Beauty Glazed palette, and I'm using a small brush just to be careful to add that to the front half of my cut crease. And you want to make sure that you add as much as you need to make your colors look, you know, poppin', vibrant. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding as much as I need until I'm satisfied enough, until, you know, the gold looks poppin' or whatever. And just to add some more, you know, excitement, just to add some more shimmer to that gold, I am adding some glitter. I got that glitter, that gold glitter, from my beauty supply store, and I'm adding some glue. It's not an eyelash glue, it's not a glitter glue, it's honestly, it's a hair glue, but who cares, because it does the job, and it did the job well. I added that glue to my lid, just the half where the gold is, and then I'm taking the small brush, that same small brush that I used to apply the shimmer shade, and I'm adding the glitter, and I added as much as I needed to make the look pop. And I did the same exact thing to that other eyelid, added some eyeliner and some lashes, and boom. So now for primer, that is the Maybelline Babyface primer. I'm adding that all over my face, and I swear to you, this makes your face feel so good. Makes your face feel so soft and smooth. This foundation is from Juvia's Place. I don't remember the name of the shade right now, but it will be in my description. And I'm just going in, adding that foundation to my face, not too much because you don't want your makeup looking all cakey. And for me, I like to use a flat face brush to blend out my foundation. I did go ahead and I sprayed, just damped the brush with my setting spray before I start blending that out. Yes. For concealer, to conceal, I use that same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn that I used on my lower eyebrow to conceal my lower eyebrow. So yeah, I'm just gonna add that concealer to my under eyes, to the bridge of my nose, above my lips, and on my chin and my forehead. Okay. Now I'm going in with that Juvia's Place concealer. Like I said, I don't remember the shade right now, but it will be in my description for sure. I'm adding just a little to that concealer to brighten it some more, and this is the True Complexion. Is that even true? I don't remember, but I'm using this cream contour kit from, yeah, it's from Black Radiance. This is the Black Radiance cream contour kit, and I'm using the darkest shade to contour, and I'm taking a small, just a random small brush and applying that contour to my face. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not drawing the line too close to your mouth, because it's not cute, period. It's just not cute. Like, we don't need to go over this, just, it's not cute. So then I'm using this it's not a flat face brush, it's like a round brush, and I'm blending out the contour first, making sure that's nice and blended into my skin. I am not swiping the brush, I am just patting that contour into my skin. I don't want it to move all over the place. I'm patting it in, I'm pressing it into my skin. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm patting it into the skin, I'm pressing it in. Then for blending out the concealer, I am using the Ever Faithful Beauty Blender, and I did damp that sponge a little with my setting spray before I blended the concealer. For my nose, I like to use a small brush. I think it's an eyeshadow brush. I like to use a small brush to blend the concealer onto my nose bridge. And I did go ahead and brighten up that nose bridge with the lighter shade Juvia's Place concealer. So of course, blending is key. Now, I am so excited to try this product. This is the Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder. This is the first time I'm gonna use this product, and I'm so excited. Now for the setting powder, I like to use a brush, and I don't like to bake too much. So I just like to add the powder and press it into my skin until you start to see, you know, that powder on top of your skin. That's when I stop. And then after that, I just brush the excess powder away. I don't like too much powder. I don't like baking too much. It just doesn't work for me. So I just stick to what's safe. I stick to what works for me. I know my place. I know my lane, okay? And I'm using my beauty blender to add some of that setting powder right below my contour line to make it pop more, so you know it's there. At this point in time, I am getting tired, but yeah, the next thing I'm going to do is bronze my face, and the bronzer that I am using is from L'Oreal Paris. This is their Lumi bronzer, and I am using a fluffy brush to add that to my cheeks. This brush is from Real Techniques. I got it from Amazon. I'm just adding that bronzer to my face because things are looking a bit too white and ashy, so you want to bronze your face to bring back some warmth to your face. And when you're doing your forehead, you don't want to add too much because your forehead can get real dark and cloudy like so easily. So you want to make sure that you are, you know, conscious of how much bronzer you're adding to your forehead. And now I'm just brushing away that excess setting powder with my same brush that I used to apply my foundation. I'm brushing away that excess powder. There's not too much because, like I said, I don't really like baking that much, but the excess that was on top of my skin, I'm brushing that away. And now I am using a small eyeshadow brush to, you know, contour my nose, and I'm using some of that same L'Oreal Paris bronzer to contour my nose. I don't like adding the cream contour to my nose. I prefer to just add the bronzer, you know, because it just make things look a little bit more natural. So yeah, after bronzing my face and my nose, I am going in with my same brush that I used to apply my foundation, and I'm just going to, you know, tone down that bronzer. You want your bronzer to be seen, like you want people to know that it's there, but you don't want it to be, you know, all up in their face. Like you don't want it to be too dark. So you're just gonna go in with your brush and blend that in again. And now I am going to add some eyeliner to my eyes to make my eyes look smoky. You know what I'm saying? For this step, you want to make sure that you are real gentle. You don't want to be poking your eyes out. So be real gentle, okay, beginners? Now I'm going to be adding some mascara. This is Maybelline. This is from Maybelline. I'm adding that mascara to my lashes to make them, you know, fuller and longer. And now I'm just gonna set all of that in place with my setting spray. I will definitely leave the name of this setting spray in the description box. And for me, I like to go in, even after I set my face, I like to go in and just use my brush to just, you know, press things into place. Now for my favorite part, well, this has become my favorite part of my makeup, highlighting. This is from Juvia's Place. This is their Nefertiti. I don't know if I said that right, but this is their Nefertiti highlight. I just love how this makes my skin glow. Like this is the secret. This is the secret for making my face glow and shine and just, you know what I'm saying, sparkle. And I am also adding some of that highlighter to my brow bone with a flat tip brush. I'm adding some of that up there because, you know, the light hits your face right there too. And I'm also gonna add some of that highlighter to the bridge of my nose and also to the tip of my nose to get that reindeer nose, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so last but not least, we are on to our lips. And before I add any lip gloss or lipstick to my lips, I like to use a wipe to just wipe off that excess product. And I am using that same eyebrow pencil to outline my lips. You don't need to buy a lip liner for this if you need a brown. And the lip gloss that I'll be using is from NYX, and this is their Butter Gloss lip gloss, and I think this is in the color Angel Food Cake. So I'm applying that to my lips as much as I need, and then I'm just, you know, rubbing my lips together, and that concludes my makeup. Now we're gonna finish off this hairdo, removing that hair tie, and this is what the hair is looking like so far. So I am using Expression braiding hair. This is 48 inches and this is the pre-stretched braiding hair. It already comes with, I got a compliment right there on my makeup, yes. But yeah, it already comes with a rubber band, so I'm just gonna put that rubber band around my bun. And I sectioned off a small portion of that braiding hair, and I'm just setting it to the side, and then I'm just twisting that bigger portion. Then I'm just gonna add a rubber band to the end of my twist so that it does not unravel. And then all you have to do from here is wrap your twist around your bun. Make sure that you are covering your bun, make sure your bun is not showing, and you want to make sure that you are wrapping it as tight as you can so that it doesn't like fall out of position whenever you move. And then for that small section that I had put to the side, all I'm gonna do is create 3 braids from that small section. So this is braid number 1, and then I'm gonna create 2 more braids. So I didn't like the way my bun was. I didn't like the way that twist was wrapped around my bun. So I'm just gonna, you know, fix that to my liking. You can just play around with your hair and just do whatever, you know, you're comfortable with. So I'm just wrapping that around, and I am going to use some bobby pins to like set it into position. Now for those 3 braids that I made, I'm just going to be wrapping them around that big twist. This is where you can freestyle. You don't necessarily have to do it exactly how I did. Just, you know, play around with your hair and do whatever works for you. Wrap those 3 braids around that bun. And a tip for you is to use bobby pins to like secure the plaits or the braids into position so that they don't, you know, fall out of place. So I'm using bobby pins to like stick those in to position into formation. And finally, I'm going to accessorize and make this look pop even more by adding some accessories. These can be found at your beauty supply store. And yeah, that is really it for this hairstyle, and I'm just gonna be doing the same exact thing to the back. So this is what we are working with, guys. This is my final look. Check me out, check me out. Yes, this hairstyle is super cute and it is so easy to do. It is not time consuming at all, and it is so affordable. All you need is a pack of braiding hair and you're good to go. Peep the makeup. Like, I am so impressed by this makeup. I think I did really good. Like, tell me what you guys think. You have come to the end of this video. I hope that you guys liked this hair tutorial, and I hope that you liked this makeup. Like, I'm so proud of myself with this whole look. It's a buzz, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below what you think of this look. What do you think of this hairstyle? Do you want to see me do more makeup videos? Do you want me to do a more in-depth tutorial? Comment down below what you guys think. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.